about different types of tenses, and then we basically focused on simple present tense. And in today's video, we are going to discuss about another type of tense, which is simple past tense. Now, simple past tense refers to that time at which some action has already took place. And now we are talking about that action. So the action that has already took place, or the event that has already occurred before the time that we are speaking of, is referred to as past tense. So past tense definition, simple past tense, it is the action that has occurred over a period of time and then we are talking about that action right now. For example, I studied yesterday. Now, yesterday is a day which is of the past. That day that has already gone, right? And that day cannot come back. So, yesterday becomes my past, and I studied yesterday, which means that I am talking about the event that has occurred previously and now it is over, right? The action that has occurred and is now finished or over is referred, that tense is referred to as simple past tense. Now, for simple past tense, we always make use of ed. Like for present tense, it was s or es. This is for present, but for past, we make use of the word ed. And whenever ed is referred to with the first form of verb, then that becomes our past tense. Now again, there are certain conditions or certain areas where simple past tense is used. First is for describing the event, excuse me, for describing an event that has occurred and is talked about at present. For example, I say, the gardener watered the plants. Now, I am talking about that gardener who has watered the plants at some time which has already passed. I am not talking about the time which is still going on. I am talking about the time which has passed. So the time that has passed is referred to as the time of past, and that tense is referred to as past tense. And over here I am talking about simple past tense because this is a simple sentence. The gardener watered the plants. Again, ed, simple ed without any kind of helping word or something in before that is referred to as simple past tense. So this is a sentence that refers to a simple past tense. Now, another way of using a simple past tense is by describing a habit of past. So whenever we describe the habit of past, that habit is always mentioned in simple past form. For example, I say, Sheena loved reading books when she was young. Now when Sheena was young, that is described as something of past. When was is always describing a simple past tense. So was young means something that has occurred in past. And what has occurred in past? Sheena's, I can say, childhood, right? So Sheena's childhood is something of past, and when she was a child, her habit was of reading books. So when I describe a habit that used to be in past but it is not now due to any kind of reason, then I describe that habit in past form, and that becomes my simple past tense. So Sheena loved reading books when she was young is an example of simple past tense, the usage of simple past tense. Another example or another way of using past tense in a sentence is by describing an event that took place and now it is no more taking place. Describing an event or an action which no more takes place. Here the example is Rahul lived in Delhi for 5 years. Now I am talking about a person named Rahul who lived. Now here again live becomes lived, and this is my simple past tense. So Rahul lived in Delhi for 5 years, but now those 5 years are over and therefore Rahul no more lives in Delhi. So an event that occurred in past and is no more taking place. So Rahul used to live in Delhi for 5 years, but now he no more lives in Delhi. Another example can be Rita danced in the academy for quite a long period. Now I do not know how long was that period, but now that period is over, right? That span of time is over and now she do not dance in that academy, right? Maybe she dances somewhere, but we do not know. We are sure that she does not dance in that academy now. She used to dance for a long period of time, whatever span of time that was, but now she is not dancing. Now another way in which simple past tense can be used is it can be used in a negative sentences as well. So usage of simple past tense in negative sentences has some basic rule, and that rule is subject plus did plus not plus. Now remember, whenever we make use of did in any type of sentence, then that sentence or that sentence always contains verb, and that verb is in first form always. This is the most important rule of English which many people do not understand. This is the most important rule. Whenever did is used in a sentence, remember to make use of first form of verb, otherwise that sentence is always grammatically wrong. Did plus verb in first form is the basic rule of English. So subject plus did plus not plus verb and plus object. So let me explain this with an example. The first example can be Ria did not study for her exams. Now here we are representing a simple past tense, a sentence having a simple past tense. But here I am making use of study even though the simple past tense is studied. But again I am making use of study, which is a simple present tense. Why? Because here I am making use of did. Whenever I write did in a sentence, remember the verb is always in first form and it is not in third form. Another example can be the carpenter did not make the almirah. Now make is again a simple present tense, but here the sentence should be of past, and for past made is made. But I will not be using made because I have did in my sentence, and with did I always have to use the verb in first form. So here this is the rule for sentence having negative: did not, verb in first form, made, and almirah is my object and carpenter is my subject. Now this was a rule for the usage of simple past tense in a sentence in a negative form. Now again, for asking questions, I can again make use of past tense, and for that the rule includes did plus subject. Again with did my verb will always be in first form, so plus verb in first form followed by my object. So the example is, did you attend Neha's party? Did you attend Neha's party? Now attend is again the verb in first form. Why I am using the verb in first form? Because I include did. Now did you attend Neha's party? Neha's party is already over and I am asking someone that had she attended that party. So again I am questioning something, the event which has already occurred and now it is over. So the party is over, and after the party is over, I am asking someone that did she attend that party or did he attend that party? Another example can be, did you spend time alone? Again, I am asking about the time which has already passed. So this is the time of past. Therefore, this sentence is of past, and I am asking someone that had she spent or had he spent some time alone. So these are the rules and these are the examples of using past tense in a questionable form. The next form is using past tense with WH words. So WH words include where, what, why, and they are also included with did for representing simple past tense. So for representing simple past, where did you go? Again I am asking the question that you went somewhere, you have already gone, now you've come back, and then I am asking where did you go. So the event or the action of past, what did you wear at the party? So someone has gone to the party, he had gone to the party, now he has come back and then I'm asking that what did you wear at the party? Why did you fight? Now a fight, it is also an action, the action of past. Why? Because I'm using did, and did is for past. So these are some of the areas where we can use simple past tense. Then there are certain rules for using simple past tense with different conditions.